Welcome to my lunch. Such a delicious meal I have there. Would you like to have some? Well, I I I I too want to read your story. Would you like to? I'm reading a very good story. Jacob meets Esau. Finally, Jacob arrived at his uncle Laban's house. Laban was a very rich man who had two daughters. Jacob fell in love with Rachel, but he had to marry Leah. I wonder why. Jacob loved Rachel so much that he worked 7 more years to marry her. Laban must have been a liar, isn't it? Jacob became a very rich man, but he wanted to go home to Canaan. Esau sent 400 men to meet his brother. Jacob was afraid that Esau would still be angry with him, so he sent his many gifts ahead of him. But Esau had forgiven Jacob. Esau sent the men to help Jacob with the animals. When Esau saw Jacob, he hugged and kissed him. He was happy to see his brother again. Wasn't that a nice story? Wow, that was a nice story. Two brothers who were enemies of each other being friends again. Don't you think that is interesting? For example, when you have a problem with your brother or sister, you need to make up. You need to reconcile. You need to be friends again. You don't have to be enemies through and through. You must get a point where you say, hey, I don't have to be enemies with my brother or my sister, my big sister, my little sister, my big brother, my small brother. It's good to make up, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You don't have to be enemies through and through. Cut that off and be friends again, just like Jacob did with Esau. Esau had been wronged by Jacob by lying and taking his birthright. It wasn't very nice of him, isn't it? But see, Esau forgave Jacob. We can forgive each other. Don't you think so? I think so. And Jesus will be happy about that. Bye. I hope you liked my story.